Hello and welcome to another edition of the Aggie Sports Report. I'm your man, Todd Porter.
And I'm Amber Thompson. Homecoming was so awesome this year. Did you enjoy homecoming?
You're right, it was awesome this year. I had a lot of food, I had a lot of fun with the family and friends. Definitely.
The food?
Yeah, speaking of the food, didn't you catch up with some of the people?
I did. Let's see what they had to say.
All right.
Yeah, ladies, I'm not that picky, but being picky is just for some.
Fans of all ages came out to celebrate A&T's homecoming this year. There was plenty of food, family, and fun on hand. This group of alumni comes back every year to reunite with their fraternity brothers and celebrate homecoming.
So that's how live this is.
Okay. The greatest homecoming.
Hey.
No, you blocking my pitch. I'm not saying, dog. There you go. The greatest homecoming on earth.
You look up in the mirror, and what you see is the image of hate. Let you shut up on the brothers and sisters and your brothers. Now, in my opinion, you need someone to teach. The whole world is acting like a giant beach.
A&T promotes their homecoming celebration as the greatest homecoming on earth and more. Alumni attends A&T's homecoming than any other HBCU in the country. While the party was popping out here, everyone was hoping for a victory by the football team to cap off the day.
As you can see, everybody was so excited about homecoming. And the dancers, Aggie Pride nationwide. What'd you think about the game?
Yeah, you got that right. It was definitely one of the most anticipated games. We played Morgan State. You know, everybody was wondering because, homecoming is supposed to be one of those games.
Yeah.
Let's see how the Aggies did.
Freshman Ricky Lewis, a local product from Greensboro's Dudley High School, got the first start of his career at quarterback for A&T. But on the fifth play of the Aggies' opening drive, it was Shelton Morgan who turned the ball over, throwing this interception. That led to Morgan State's first touchdown, as quarterback Delonte Williams takes it 17 yards to make it 6-0 Bears. On the Aggies' next possession, it was Ricky Lewis back under center, but he too would have trouble hanging on to the ball, coughing it up on the Aggies' own 27-yard line. Delonte Williams would turn that into another touchdown, scampering 10 yards for the score. The Bears led 12-0 after one quarter. The Aggies answered in the second quarter. Morgan, back at quarterback, finds Devon Stewart, who rumbles 17 yards for the touchdown. Aggies trail 12-7. Morgan State came right back though, capping a 64-yard drive when Williams scored his third touchdown of the game, this time from a yard out. The Bears increased their lead to 19-7. On the ensuing kickoff, the Aggies' Justin Farrell did his thing. Farrell kicks it into high gear and takes it 90 yards for the touchdown. The third kick return for a touchdown by Farrell this year, setting a school record. Morgan State would find the end zone just before halftime to take a 27-14 lead. The two teams' defenses took over in the second half, and neither team was able to score. The Aggies remain winless on the year, 27-14 the final. The loss marked the 7th straight homecoming loss for the Aggies. I am Ashley Washington for the Aggie Sports Report.
Those Aggies are sure looking for their first win. It's coming. I feel it still.
Yes. It's right around the corner, actually.
Yeah, definitely. But let's check out some of the MEAC results from this past weekend.
And let's check out some of the MEAC standings for the football season. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk more about the homecoming football game.
Also, we got a chance to catch up with the head man himself, Coach Alonzo Lee. Stay tuned.
The College of Arts and Sciences is the largest college at North Carolina A&T in terms of students, faculty, and number of courses taught. Our students gather to research the causes of climate change and meteorology, study human depression and social work and biology, and perform on Broadway. The university and community relax in the cradle of arts and sciences through WNAA, the University Gallery, our HDTV studio, and the award-winning University Marching Band. Visit us online.
Aggie Pride, you're watching the Aggie Sports Report. Let's go, Aggies! All right, Aggies!
Welcome back to the Aggie Sports Report. Man, oh man, I tell you, them Aggies, we're still missing that one link to get us that first win. I don't know what's the problem.
Well, I'm
what's
pretty
going on?
sure, the coaches, they've spent time and time again trying to run through plays, trying to see what they need to work on, but I'm pretty sure they're going to come out with a win soon.
You look like you know a little something about football there.
Yeah, just a little something. I do my research.
Okay, well, let's see what the problem was with these Aggies.
The Aggies have had trouble holding onto the ball lately, and this week was no exception. 2 early turnovers led to 2 Morgan State touchdowns, and the Aggies quickly found themselves in a hole. The Aggies were able to get back into the game in the second quarter, and in the second half, there were opportunities to take the lead, but the Aggies were unable to capitalize. Not coincidentally, the Aggies have lost the time of possession battle in each game this season. The Aggies have had the ball for an average of 25 minutes versus 34 minutes for their opponent.
Now, the Aggies, they're coming along slowly, but I'm pretty sure they're going to get their first win.
Definitely. Speaking of their biggest supporter, Coach Alonzo Lee, he's a little down about getting that first win, but, he is still pushing forward to the next upcoming games. Let's see what he had to say.
Good afternoon. Again, another disappointing weekend. Unfortunately, being homecoming and all those things, it's no doubt about we did some things that I'll just start offensively. Basically, we were able to move the ball some, but when you look at when we did pass the ball, we threw the ball 20 times. 8 times we just flat missed guys. We had some touchdowns that we left on the field. 4 of them were just flat touchdowns if we just get the ball to the guy wide open and different things. Then we had 3 drop balls. So out of the 20 passes, we had 11 of them that 8 were just missed throws and 3 were dropped. Could have made the difference. No doubt about we easily left 21 points on the field with wide open receivers. We were able to run the ball well, which we knew we would do, and we knew after we started being able to run the ball that play action would be there for us. It was just a matter of completing. I think we did a pretty good job rotating and doing some of the things that Ricky Lewis could do. You see, he came in, he started the game all for us. He was our starter this past weekend and was doing some good things. Then all of a sudden he put the ball on the ground down in the red zone 2 times, one in the beginning and one at the end. But I think he's a definite talent, as far as running the football. Making those throws is another thing. But we're going to continue to build on what he can do because, he is a winner. There's no doubt about that, and we're going to continue to move around, and we're going to stir that pot up a little bit more, different things, until we can consistently run and pass the football. That's going to be a big key for us. There's no doubt about it. If we can put it all together, we'll definitely be where we need to be. Defensively, we started off, you can say we started off slow, or they started off fast. The bottom line, Coach Hill and myself, go way back. We know each other. They did some things, but nothing that we weren't expecting them to do. We missed a few tackles early, different things like that. But again, it's like I told coaches a couple times. One time on the boot, we had a guy that went for the dive and not his responsibility. Well, we'll see. We'll look at a few more of our young guys. I don't believe in guys making the same mistake over and different things. So we're going to look at a few additional guys there, although we're already young there. But in the beginning, those are the things that we were saying. We were going to have to be a scrappy type defense, and we were hoping to get some points scored and different things. Unfortunately, that's not happening for us right now, and it's been a bitter situation. But every time you look up, you ask, is the team down? No, the team is not down, because every Sunday we go in there, we look at where we're leaving points on the field, where we could have gotten better defensively, where we could have did something a little better. Special teams, they're playing consistent. Our kickoff return is outstanding. It's no doubt about Justin's doing an outstanding job, and those guys just have great confidence. And if I make my block, we got a chance. And different things that has to go all through the team. And really, this Saturday it did. If we complete 4 of those balls, 4 out of 8. We're in the end zone at least 3 of those times. We're not sitting here with gloomy faces, because I think it was quite a few of the guys that played well. We did some good things. When we look at the film, it wasn't all bad grades. We grade each and every game. It wasn't all bad grades. If we can make those throws, when the guy's wide open down the middle of the field, we got to find a way to lob it up there and make that throw. It's simple as that. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. We're still optimistic, and I really like what Justin said. That shows what emphasis we put. We're not out there to try not to finish last. We going strong in these last 5 games. That's the bottom line. We can come back out and do some great things and win them all. That's our key. That's what we're striving to do. That's what we've been striving to do from the beginning. Has it happened yet? No, it hasn't. But it's that effort. We got to continue to try to win those effort battles and put that execution in there. I think we won a lot of effort battles on Saturday. But the execution fell short in those few passes, and again, we got to protect the ball. It's no doubt about that. Our kicker showed that he's still young. Good gracious, and he missed a chip shot. He made our extra points, but he missed a chip shot that in that second half we could have came back and maybe got another field goal and been down by 7, and we went for it the second time and actually had a touchdown if we complete the ball. But those things we have to continue to work on. We're going to continue to push Ricky Lewis. We're going to work with Terrence Webb a little bit more this week and different things like that. We just have to complete our throws to go with our running game, and you'll see that production that we need each and every week.
Joe Moore, the 5th-year senior, obviously he, for whatever reason, hasn't been able to lead his office, to victory. At this point, you consider him just trying out a youth movement?
Oh, it's no doubt. That's what I just said. That's the theme this week. We're gonna, really try to do some of the things Ricky can do. We're gonna look at Terrence Webb a little more and different things, and we just gonna stir the pot up a little bit. It's no doubt about we've definitely given him 5.5 games of opportunity and whatnot, and it was you don't have to be a backseat or a sidearm quarterback, or you know how we get these on the side coaches. You don't have to be a on the side coach to see that we just miss wide open throws and different things that could have really made the difference in the game. It's no doubt about that. So, again, just like I said, if we don't make that change now, that boils down to coaching, because we got a couple other guys that, they're not as sharp mentally, and you would love for your quarterback to be sharp mentally to know your system. So now it's just going to boil down to us just boiling that system now and making sure that these guys know, we know Ricky can run Wildcat. We know he can do a few things. We had one sprint out pass in for him this past week. So, we'll increase just a little bit there and then do some of the things that Mr. Webb can do and different things. So we'll just see how that rolls out, because we definitely have to. We can't go in and make it the same over and over again. We've given them 6.5 games to get that right in different things. And right now, and you look at him sometime in practice, he had those hot days, and boy, everything looked like he was Well, basically in the last part of the second half, you see we threw the post corner wide open, we threw the slant route, he hit him, but we got to do that on a consistent basis. It gets hot and we decent, then it's cold and we're not. So we just got to be consistent there. That's been our one right there.
So Ricky, your starter, would you expect to play?
Yeah, we're gonna move them both around. We have one other young gentleman that we're gonna work with also. We got 3 guys that we're gonna work with this week. And to make a difference. There's no doubt about it. We got to put a little pressure there, and different things. One thing I was so excited about with the players, it's 4th and 3 in the red zone, and we were going for a screen to Mayhew, and the players, came to me, Coach, let's get that, let's run downs with Ricky and whatnot. So they're getting excited about Ricky's running ability with Mayhew. We're gonna do some things with that, and I always say, who's the guy that make that call on 4th and 1? Is it the coach? Is it the offensive coordinator? Is it the head coach? No, it's that guy that's out there grinding. It's that big tackle that say, Coach, run behind me, I can get it. That's what I believe in. That's how I was brought up. And different things. So I was excited when that happened, and I think it's going to be some movement there with him because they're really starting to buy into him.
Okay, well, it's that time of the show. We have to take a quick break.
Definitely, that's right. But when we come back, we'll hear more from our players, and let's see what they had to say about this anticipated homecoming game.
I'm Ashley Gilmer, and this is an A&T Historical Minute. The School of Education building, also known as Proctor Hall, was dedicated in honor of the late Samuel D. Proctor in November of 2009.
Proctor served as the 5th president of A&T from 1960 until 1964. He is most remembered for his loyal service to higher education, his leadership role in service to the United States, and his impact as a theologian. Proctor Hall is over 56,000 square feet, which includes classrooms, computer labs, a video conference room, and offices.
Proctor Hall is located on the corner of Benbow Road and Bluford Street. I'm Ashley Gilmer, and this has been an A&T Historical Minute.
Welcome back to the Aggie Sports Report. I hope you didn't miss us too long. We're going to have volleyball and softball up for you in just a little bit.
But now we're going to hear what some of the football players had to say about the homecoming game.
A game that we really needed. We came out flat. Well, defense came out flat the first half. Stepped it up in the second half, but it was about too late. We forced some turnovers in the 4th quarter where they had to punt. Was in the red zone 4 times. So I just think we need to make them turn those into points, and just play better defense all in the whole game.
From the offensive standpoint, we just didn't get it done. We had the ball 3 times in the first half. First 2 drives were turnovers. Can't win with turnovers. Period. It's very disappointing, and it's very frustrating. Because you work so hard. And coaches put you in a position, to do your best and to win, and you go out and you turn the ball over. You just can't do that. The 3rd time we had it, we scored. Had a lot of momentum. Felt like we were dominating them when we needed to, and we came out second half. Defense came out fast, flying around, got us the ball back. They even had a shank punt on special teams. Gave us the ball right in the red zone. Blew another opportunity. It's frustrating, but it's just something. It always goes back to us. You just got to execute, point blank.
What's the morale like on the team right now? I know you had a string of frustrating losses. The offensive line has definitely played better the last couple of weeks, but you still haven't been able to put the points on the scoreboard. What do you guys talk about after the game?
Well, the morale is
it hasn't blundered. A lot of people think that okay, we're over 6, homecoming's over, so this team doesn't have nothing to look forward to. But in fact, we have a game this weekend, so every opportunity there is to go out and play another game, is opportunity to get better. And so the morale isn't where we want it to be because we're on 6, but at the same time, everybody's still on board. Nobody's having any discipline issues, going against the grain, anything like that. We just flat out to execute, and then we'll get that warm feeling that Coach always talks about. If everybody just does that 111, we'll finally get that warm feeling.
With me, I just think the coach is in a good position to win the game. It's just the players not carrying it out. From the game Saturday, we really wanted it for the seniors, the rest of the seniors. But I mean, we lost, so we got 5 more games left. So we're looking forward to play with these coaches as well as ourselves, because the coach put us in a good position. And the last 6 weeks we've been letting them down, and the credit's been jumping on them, but it's not them, it's the players.
Along those same lines, you guys as a team, how do you regroup? Do you reset the goals? Are the goals different? How do you coach each team?
No, the goals are the same. The goal is to win. Since the beginning of football, the goal has been to win. That's it. It's like when you play to win the game. Nobody breaks it down on lose on 3. 1, 2, 3, lose. Nobody does that. We practice to win. We eat to win. We go to class to win. We meet to win. We watch film to win. Everything is to win. Everything that we do is to win. And I'm speaking on behalf of my team, this coaching staff, and these fans, and this entire campus and this community deserves better than what we're putting on the field. They do. We're going to get it correct.
This is an opportunity as a senior leader. You've done a wonderful job leading this year. Last 5 games, this is a chance to kind of set the tone for the underclassmen, teaching what the test of fortitude is about.
Yeah, we as far as the young players, a lot of our young players are stepping up. A lot of our young players are being called on more because we've just needed them. We've had shortage of numbers, injuries, academic things that happen beginning of the year. But a lot of players have stepped up and matured, and I'm grateful for that. And that's all I want to see in the end is them succeed. Mr. Brown, Will Brown, athletic director, his thing has always been since he took the athletic director job. He always asks the seniors every year, "What's your legacy? What are you going to leave behind?" And I never understood that till this year. And I don't have a winning record here at A&T. I won't have a winning record even if we win these 5. But what I leave behind is a work ethic, determination, fighting, not quitting, accountability, leadership, reliability, and that's always what I tell the young players. Just make sure you stay close to the administration. Make sure you stay close to Mr. Brown, Ms. Wallace, just people like that. Stay close to your coach, because there's always going to be a situation where you're going to need them. It's not about what you know, it's who you know. So just always stay close, and just stay tight, and because nobody's here to put you in a wrong situation. Everybody's here to steer you in the right direction. It's just you have to follow them. They've been put in place. Everything's been put in place. You just have to follow.
Justin, I know from everything you've said all year, it's about team, it's about winning. But how does it feel, man, to be on the verge of doing something very special individually? And that will not only uplift you, but it's going to uplift your team and the special teams unit here at North Carolina A&T State University.
The special team unit's really been doing good all year, from punt to kickoff returns, field goal block. So, I mean, I just give credit to my coaches as well as my teammates. Because if it weren't for the other 10 men on the field, I wouldn't be able to find the holes and find the creases to make it up the sideline to score. So it's just the whole coaching staff and teammates put me in the right position to make plays.
Boy, oh boy, this show is flying by so fast. But when we come back,
all right, that's right. We'll have some volleyball, we'll have some softball for you, and see what else is going on in this Aggie sports world.
Aggie Village is the newest co-ed student residence hall on A&T's campus. The village consists of 4 separate buildings named after the famous Aggie Four: Ezell Blair, Franklin McCain, Joseph McNeil, and the late David Richmond.
in the middle of Aggie Village, there is a reflection pool. This pool holds 44,000 gallons of water, and it is nearly 30 feet wide and 74 feet long.
Aggie Village stands in place of Old Scott Hall. In 1969, a student who lived in Scott Hall was shot and killed on campus. There is a memorial at each corner of the reflection pool in memory of this event.
Aggie Village is a $33.4 million project that covers 27,000 square feet and consists of 840 beds. I'm Lauren Branch, and this is another A&T Historical Minute.
Welcome back to the Aggie Sports Report. I'm Todd Porter.
And I'm Amber Thompson. Now let's talk about volleyball. The volleyball team just had 3 straight home games here in Aggieland.
The Aggies hit the road for a couple weeks before returning back home. The Aggies will face South Carolina Upstate, Bethune-Cookman, and Florida A&M when they return. You can see the dates and times right there. Be sure to come out and support your Lady Aggie volleyball team.
Well, softball isn't until the spring, but the softball team has some very good news going on.
That's right. With going to the championship game twice out the last 4 years, wins is not their only focal point.
Aggie softball players have also achieved in the classroom. Their efforts have earned them the honor of being one of the most successful softball teams in the nation academically. Under the leadership of head coach Mamie Jones, the team earned the NCAA Recognition Award. The honor is bestowed upon teams that have an NCAA Division I academic progress rate in the top 10% of all squads in their respective sports nationally.
Congratulations, softball team. That is truly an outstanding honor for here at Aggieland. Academics do come first.
Yes, they do. That's all we have time for this week. The football team will be at Delaware State this week.
Definitely, and you know who will be the first on the scene. But that's it for the Aggie Sports Report for now. I'm Todd Porter.
And I'm Amber Thompson.
Have a good one. We'll see you next time.